Hello guys, welcome to another video. So today is November 10th, Friday. So before I'm going to Sydney, which I'm going to Sydney and trying to host a seminar. I think right now around 150 people and fans will be coming to the seminar, and you happen to live in Sydney, you can try to visit me and you can ask the details in the comment box below. So before I'm going there, I want to address something that has been bugging me for a really long time. Okay, so probably you have known that if you invest in stocks this year, probably you getting richer and getting really happier. Okay, because the indices all over the world is basically going up. For example, in Asia, Hang Seng Index and Chinese, the Shanghai Index, they all been going up for 27 to 30%. So our portfolio, because we have stock picking, right? So usually if you have a good, better, just slightly better stock picking skills, you will outperform the index even a little bit, then you will outperform this performance. For example, for us this year, up to now, up to today, our research team, head of research team just told me the performance is 57%. And S&P is around 20%, Nasdaq is around 20%. So basically one of the stocks that I've been talking about is Amazon, Google, and Facebook. They're all outperforming the index. That's about something that we can have in control rather than in fully reliant on the market. So of course, if the market is doing good, anything will be in generally average of the performance of portfolio should be at least equal to the index, right? If not, you just go buy ETF and funds, right? Why stock pick? Why bother? Okay, so one of the questions that's bugging me saying that people always say that, oh, this year the price is too high, the stock market is too expensive. So if I do it now, they say, oh, next year is we going to be back, like stuff like that. So what is high, what is expensive is really based, is bias, okay? So if I would have to say S&P 500 is now 2594. If next year, by the end of next year, is 3,000, is today high? Is today expensive? Or is it because you missed the chance buying and investing so that you think things are expensive? Okay. Or if you bought something, invest into something, but you thought that is expensive and you sold it like last month. Oh, boom. It's now almost 2,600 points. Oh, not to mention that you have good stocks, right? Probably the stocks are outperforming the index. Probably you missed a chance of profiting another 30% or 20%. Okay, that's basically my updates. I will show you the my questions. I'll show you what I think in the next year. So in the past videos, I've talked about the proof that we are still under the economic expansion. Okay, so if the bull market, if the bear market is going to visit us within 2 years, let's say, or 1 year, okay, depending on how fast the new Fed chairman is going to raise the interest rate, is Powell, right? So Chairman Powell. So depends on that, but every time bear market comes is only because the bubble is so big that it's gonna burst, okay? So if that's true, if you will say next year the bear market will the bear will visit us, next year it will go really high, really insane. Imagine if the index hits 3,000 or 4,000, and then you have this mentality without proof, without evidence, solely because of you judging it, okay? Then you miss the chance of investing. It's not about yourself, it's about your wealth, your families. Probably if you're watching this video, I know it's not a lot compared to Asia, but still, you guys rock, okay? You guys be really supportive. But we, most likely, probably, you're the only one in your family that will care about investment or care enough that you want to learn how to invest, right? So if you do something wrong and you make a decision solely because of your gut feeling, of your emotions, okay, 2017, many of them outside really saying, oh, it's too expensive, too high, even at 2300 level, 2400 level, 2500 level, even when they say breaking above 2000, saying that, oh, US economy is still there, many bad news, stuff like that, and Hillary is lying, stuff like that, and not to invest, okay? The market is not about yourself, not about your gut. It's about calculation. everything is being calculated. For example, I leave one single really simple line. This is an X line, okay? This green line, hitting 1 point, 2 point, 3 points. The fourth time, it broken above. And then it retraces back to almost this level, and then boom, it goes up again. It's all calculations and strategies, okay? Of course, we have to add in economy, and it's still calculation. It's never about guessing, okay? Let me tell you two stocks. The first one, we talk about Google when I was in Canada, saying that, Google is really bad, being penalized by EU, and they will keep doing that. I told you guys, if you know the news, that's not news, okay? People always try their best to anticipate that things will happen in the future, okay? And will price in now, okay? So if you know that, that's probably the bottom of the adjustment. That's why I drew you guys this green line, right? As soon as it's broke, it will break below that. Okay, I admit that. Something that I'm missing. I will sell my stock, right? And now, boom, $1,058 per share. Okay, it's almost historic high again. Okay, Amazon. So something that you can try to buy it now. Okay, the cut loss level should be $1,000 per share. It's not because it's 1,000, which is really a whole number that people think that there's resistance and support in those numbers. No, okay, nothing. It's coincidentally, okay, the gap, the bottom of the gap is around $1,000. Okay, I'm using the gap. To be exact, you should aim for the gap, which is $1,006.51 per share. That is the thing, the position. You should close your, you should sell the stock, and then the wave will be turning bad. Okay. Amazon again, boom, gap up, 1,132. I told you guys Amazon will be doing better, a little bit better than the Google. And by the time July, October is only $940. I told you guys, if you think that this bull market, I don't know, in the short term will adjust, okay? But for a longer term, it's something that you should save, just like saving your money, okay? It's now almost 20% growth for almost like just 3 months, okay? So now the gap is really far. So I suggest you can use the weekly candlestick pattern. As long as it stays above $1,080 per share, I think historic high will come again and again, okay? Be careful of the Christmas strategy. Jeff Bezos is someone that will spend all his money to just get the market share, get the pie. He will never care about quarterly earnings, which we care, which we want every report to be consistently growing. Consistently, that's the term, stably, okay? But he doesn't care. He's saying that ultimately, I get the pie of the market. So he'll spend all the money, just like last Christmas. He'll spend all the money that he's earning, and in the end, Christmas, he's losing money. He lost money, okay? So it's still better than Tesla, right? His objective is not ultimately the company will earn money. His objective is ultimately human being and mankind with a better life, which is really good, right? So, but as an investment, it's different thing, okay? So basically, something that I want you guys and even myself to think of that, is there a tumor in a strategy, or we don't know anything? That's why we listen to some of the people outside their tumors saying that, oh, it's peak, and it's never peaked, okay? So it's something that even though today I said that, and then in 2018 it dropped and retraced a lot, like 30%, 40%, 50%. I need to know why, and we have evidence to strategically adjust a portfolio according to the probability of adjustment, retracement, or expansion. Okay, it's not about guessing. It's not about I didn't buy that, so it should peak. It's never that easy, and it's not too hard. As long as we know ultimately, is it bull or bear market? That's what I talked about in the last video about the bubble. You can refer to the interest rate video I talked about. So that is exactly why I said 2017 housing market will go up again. Okay, and it did. Okay, so something that I'm really mad about, you see, today I'm really different from the previous videos which I recorded for you guys, because I'm really frustrated in someone saying something nonsense and crappy things without evidence and making innocent people not invest. That is also a sin. That's also a risk. And as long as you say, "Oh, I will never invest because I didn't invest this year," that's fine. If you tend to invest, 80% of people will invest in the top 20% when the price peak. Okay, so that is because we listen to crappy things which they even didn't know what they're talking about, without proof, without statistics. Okay, hopefully I'm not those guys. Hopefully you understand everything come from my mouth is backed by statistics and proof and Excel and calculations. Okay, so basically I just want you guys to push this movement. Okay, if you agree in this movement, please give me thumbs up and share this video to your friends. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, oh no, that's really bad. Please subscribe to my channel and like my Facebook page. I'll see you in probably Sydney, right? Otherwise, next Monday I'll talk about valuation model. Probably I talk about this in July, and quarter 3 earning reports are coming out. So I want you guys to practice your calculation rather than just simply listen to anything, just blindfoldedly trusting anyone outside. Okay, I want you to trust yourself. So I'll see you next time. Leave me comments if you don't understand anything or any suggestion that you want me to talk about, you want my research team to do research for, we can do that. Okay, leave me comments. I'll see you guys. See you next time. Goodbye.